Hey there and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Kat and I'm a videographer and a photographer. In this behind the scenes video, we're gonna go on an adventure with my friend Stacy and I with a sunrise photo shoot full of mosquitoes, full of beautiful light, and some awesome photography tips and tricks. So in this video, I will be including some wonderful tools as well as a new lens that I haven't actually shot with before. So it's gonna be a fun one. So I am out here this morning on South Lido Beach, waiting for my friend Stacy to arrive. In today's shoot, we're gonna play with light. So I want a really enchanted looking photo. I want these photos to be maybe even a little photoshopped afterwards. So we're looking for things that look like you're in a fairy tale. I'm gonna be incorporating fog in a can on a lot of these photos. We're gonna prioritize light for that. I will show you guys how I create these shots. Also, I will be using a special lens today. It is a borrowed Anamorphic 50mm Anamorphic lens. I'm excited to see how they turn out. My friend is here any second now. I think this is gonna be gorgeous. I don't think the beach is like enchanted or fairy-like, but there's a big trail behind me. I don't know if you can see all these trees. It's a lot of trail in there, so we're gonna check it out. But we're also gonna use this. Like, look at this. Who says you can't? Photography problems that happen here in Florida. Your lens fogs up. This is my friend Stacy, and she bought this really cute lantern, and we were using the last bit of that low light to really be able to see that lantern. So we thought of using that right away. You know, I wanted a lot of darkness in the background, a lot of depth, a lot of lushness in these photos. So we went and ventured a little bit further in and found this beautiful spot. And of course, we got the most amazing shots. All right, we're picking this spot here because it's nice and narrow and has some nice shady vibes. All right, we're gonna start with our 24-70 Sigma lens and see what we get. I just really love the darker editing style. As of lately, I am just really a huge fan of this cinematic look, and that's what we were going for. Of course, you want to show your model the back of the lens to let her know how she's doing. It really helps to motivate them and to maybe go back again and make an adjustment because of a pose or certain angle change. So it really helps to show your model the back of the camera time to time. There was a ton of mosquitoes, so Stacy had these beautiful incenses that actually she gave me a smoke bath with, and it really helped keep away the mosquitoes. So have some incense with you on a photo shoot. Works. As you can see, I am testing out what the fog in a can will do. I always seek a spot with a little bit of ray of light coming in, and doing an early morning sunrise shoot is really beneficial to get this certain angle of light, a really low angle, to really help give this beautiful effect. You could do it in the middle of the day, but it's hot and it's just gonna have like straight down angles, so it depends on what you're going for. So if you want like a spotlight, obviously shoot at a different time of the day. It would be really good if someone else was there to help you spray. It's quite a bit of work, especially you want to find a spot with very little wind. This is a huge deal. As you can see, there's a smoke coming out of her lantern, which she put the little smoke bomb or incense in, so it gave a beautiful added element, and I really loved it. The smoke goes away fast, so you want to work quickly. You want to have your model ready and good to go. So when the can is sprayed, you got to be posing constantly so you get as many variety of shots as you can get in. Don't be afraid to try a lot of different angles. You know, this is fleeting light. That lighting will change, so try to use that spot as quickly as you can, because that cloud will come up and cover the sun, or it'll dip behind a specific leaf or something, and you know, you lose it. This was a really awesome idea we had. I think it turned out beautifully. We put the lantern in a position where it looked like the lantern was backlit by the sun, so it gave this beautiful glow. here Stacy had one little sparkler. I felt that it was getting a little too bright, but with the right camera settings, you can actually get a little bit of effect with it. So I do prefer these in lower light, but I think it still turned out really cute. So the next photography technique I want to try, and actually I've never actually done this before, but I've been seeing some beautiful results with it online. And of course, it's where we get all our inspiration from each other. So I want to share this tip with you so you can try some new things. And this one is so easy to use. Most people can find a spray bottle to get this effect. You want to instruct your model how to spray it if she's spraying it herself, because this one's a little bit tough. This one's a little bit tough to do as the photographer and the person who sprays the bottle. This would be the best with an assistant, but let's see what we can get with just the two of us. I instructed her was to spray behind her, and the sun was also illuminating or backlighting her, so it really highlighted and reflected the water particles. So I wanted to bust out the fog in a can once again because we are in a new location and it gives you a whole different look. So don't be afraid to use it a few times to get a little variety. I think it turned out beautifully. It was a little bit more of a challenge here with the wind. It was a little more fleeting, so I had to use more fog, and it was a challenge to do both the photography and the fog in a can. As you can see, I'm moving around a ton. I want to get a lot of different angles, and it's a lot of work. It's, even though it's the morning, it gets you really worked out. I got sweaty. So we use the beautiful aesthetics of this park, which is a coastal park. It's right next to the water, so it has these beautiful grape leaves, and we just had to use it. I want to do a lens comparison for you guys. I have the 50mm Anamorphic that I'm going to switch to now and do the same backdrop with the fog just to see if we get a different look. I've got the Anamorphic lens on. I love looking down the barrel. It's like so unique. There's a few drawbacks. It isn't automatic focus, so I have to do everything manually, and the back of the screen gets really compressed because it's like a really wide lens and it just looks weird. So reviewing the image is a little bit of a guesswork. So if you get a monitor to go on top that does a little de-squeeze for you, you can easily track your progress and your video. But we're just gonna guess here. So this lens is really unique. It has such a beautiful look to it. This is a 50mm Anamorphic. Gorgeous bokeh that I can't even explain. It like elongates it versus making it look like a bubble. So it looks like you're in a painting. It looks so dreamy. And I think that it just gave us such a nice variety to work with. I think these turned out even more cinematic. When you look at these photos, it looks like they belong in the scene of a movie. So sweaty, but so worth it. We are finished with the shoot, and I hope you guys stay tuned to the end of the video because I will show you the results of this wonderful shoot. This is my friend Stacy. She was the model, and she's modeled in a few videos, I think, in the past, and she's an awesome model, but she's only my model, so don't even think about stealing her away from me. Yeah. All mine.
You're an awesome photographer.
She's amazing. And
she's the best.
we just have so much fun. Bye. So there you have it, a behind the scenes look of what it's like to be on a photo shoot with me. I hope you enjoy these creative, fun tips and tricks for photography. I want to know in the comments below which one is your favorite, which one do you want to try, And if you have any questions about the gear I use or something like the fog in a can, there's links in the description below. So be sure to like this video, subscribe, and come back for more later. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Yeah, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.